Hello friends, welcome back to our channel Lit Horizon. Today we can discuss the play Caesar and Cleopatra written by G.B. Shaw. G.B. Shaw is an Irish playwright, novelist, critic and activist. He was born in Dublin in 1856 and his first play is Widower's House and his play Ams and the Man is considered as the first public success. It is written in 1894 and his work Saint Joan is considered as a tragedy without villains and he has won Nobel Prize in 1923. The play Caesar and Cleopatra is published in 3 plays for Puritans and other works which include in this collection is Devil's Discipline and Captain Brassbound's Conversation. The major characters in this play is Julius Caesar. He is a middle-aged man. He is a dictator of Rome. And the next one is Cleopatra. She is 16-year-old queen of Egypt and she is at war with her husband, brother Ptolemy for crown. Another character is Ptolemy Dionysus. He is 10-year-old brother husband of Cleopatra. Another one is Tatatita. She is Cleopatra's nurse. The next character is Britannicus. He is known as the Caesar's man. Another one is Pothinus. He is Ptolemy's guardian and he is later killed by Tatatita. The next one is Rufio. He is a Roman officer. He killed Tatatita. He called himself as Caesar's shield. The another character is Apollodorus. He is the most believed person of Cleopatra. The next one is Theodotus. He is tutor of Ptolemy. So these are the major characters in this play. Next we can go through the structure of the play Caesar and Cleopatra. It is a 5-act play and it contains a prologue and an alternative prologue. The prologue is written in 1912 and it is a monologue of Egyptian god Ra or Re. The setting of the prologue is at the doorway of the temple of Ra in Memphis, and Memphis is the capital of Egypt. The prologue gives an account of ancient history of Rome, and according to Ra, Pompey represents the old Rome and Caesar represents the new Rome. And he says God favored Caesar because he lived the life they had gave them boldly. Ra recounts the Battle of Pharsalia, which is fought between Pompey and Caesar. And in this war, the Pompey was assassinated by Lucius Septimius. He is an ancient Roman soldier and who belongs to the group of Pompey. And after telling this story, the temple of Ra vanishes into utter darkness. And this is the prologue of Caesar and Cleopatra. The next one is alternative prologue. In alternative prologue, the current issue with Caesar, Cleopatra and Ptolemy is revealed. Setting of alternative prologue is at a Syrian border in October night, and here describes the two notable drawbacks of civilization, that is a palace and soldiers, and it also gives an account of the end of 33rd dynasty of Rome. This is all about the structure of the play Caesar and Cleopatra. Next we can go through the summary of the play. The play is all about the Roman invasion upon Egypt, and here the Rome is represented by Caesar and Egypt is represented by Cleopatra. Act 1. The setting of Act 1 is at a desert in night. Cleopatra is 16-year-old queen of Egypt and she is hiding in this desert under the paws of sphinx by fearing the invasion of Caesar. She don't have any qualities of a queen. She is only known for her beauty, not for her courage and bravery. Her inefficiency to become a queen is shown through her elopement to the desert. At desert, she met Caesar and shared her fear about Caesar to himself. She said, Caesar's mother is on burning mountain and his father is a tiger and Caesar had a long trunk nose and he will eat girls and cat. By hearing all this, the Caesar tried to make her courageous and to face her enemies. After that, with Caesar, she reached at her palace and met Tita, her nurse. Being a queen, instead of giving orders to her maids, she begs in front of them. Caesar told her to sit in the crown and wear the ornaments and dress of queen and behave as a queen. Later, a group of soldiers came and greeted Caesar as the ruler of Rome. Then only the Cleopatra realized that the person sitting before her is Caesar. Act 2. The setting of Act 2 is Alexandria, Ptolemy's palace. Ptolemy is just 10 years old and he is also an inefficient ruler because he is a nominal ruler and the country Egypt is ruled by Theodotus, the tutor of Ptolemy, and Pothinus, the guardian of Ptolemy. Ptolemy is now in a fear that the Cleopatra, with the help of Caesar, will invade his kingdom. In the beginning of Act 2, he made a speech, and in the speech he mentioned about his father, Altus, who lost his kingdom due to the treachery of his sister Berenice. Later, with the help of Mark Antony, he regained his power by killing Berenice. Now, Ptolemy sees Cleopatra in the position of Berenice. After Ptolemy's speech, the Caesar entered. Caesar ordered for a chair to sit. By hearing this, the Ptolemy rose from his crown. By seeing this, Caesar said, "It's your seat and you should sit there." And he took the chair of Ra, the Egyptian god, and Caesar sit on that chair. Caesar demanded a large amount of money from Ptolemy not to invade Egypt, but Ptolemy denied it. And Caesar was not interested to make a war with Egypt. He went to Lighthouse and stayed there. As a defensive measure, Caesar ordered Rufio to conquer the palace, Pharaoh's Island, and Lighthouse. Act 3. The setting of Act 3 is Cleopatra's palace, and Cleopatra is in the condition of house arrest because Ptolemy don't want to lose his kingdom. Cleopatra made a plan to meet Caesar, and in this plan, Tita and Apollodorus helped her. Cleopatra rolled herself in a mat, and Tita and Apollodorus take this mat to Caesar, who is in Lighthouse. At this time, Egyptian army was planning to take a revenge upon Caesar. Army moved to Lighthouse. In order to rescue Cleopatra, Apollodorus asked Rufio to push Cleopatra into water. Act 4. The setting is the private room of Cleopatra's palace. Pothinus wished to rule Egypt by Ptolemy. So, Pothinus planned to make a rivalry between Cleopatra and Caesar. Pothinus tried to bribe Tita and he talked against Caesar to her. By hearing this, Cleopatra ordered Tita to kill Pothinus. Hearing the order of Cleopatra, Tita says that the Cleopatra has transformed from an immature child to a new woman. With the order of Cleopatra, Tita killed Pothinus. Caesar was shocked with the death of Pothinus. He tried to find out the murderer of Pothinus. Once, in a conversation with Cleopatra, she unknowingly asked Caesar, "Was I wrong?" Through these words of Cleopatra, everyone came to know that the murder of Pothinus is plan of Cleopatra. Rufio later find out that the Tita is the killer of Pothinus, and Rufio in turn killed Tita. In Act 4, we can see the childish Cleopatra which we have seen in the Act 1 changed to a mature lady. Act 5. In Act 5, it is revealed that the Ptolemy is died by drowning in the water during the conflict between Caesar at Lighthouse. Rufio, the shield of Caesar, is appointed as the governor of Egypt. At the end of the play, the Cleopatra appears in black dress, and critics have said that it is due to the death of Tita or Ptolemy. In this play, there is no love relation between Caesar and Cleopatra. Caesar here appears as a protector, guardian, and he is a father figure for Cleopatra in this play. And Cleopatra liked to marry Mark Antony, who helped her father when he was in a bed to lose his kingdom. Before Caesar left Egypt, he promised Cleopatra that he will send Mark Antony near Cleopatra. Thank you.